Hi everyone, welcome back to Lucy Just Adds Colour. So, it was my birthday month, as you know, and I've bought myself a few bits with some of the money that I've had, and some of you gorgeous people have brought me gifts too. So, we'll just get into it because it's probably going to be a long one. So my lovely friend Gina, who sent me the Derwent Pro colours, sent me this gorgeous, let me move these to the side, sent me this gorgeous colouring book. Let me just move that light for a minute because it's got a glossy cover, so it's better. So she sent me Colour and Ocean's Mermaids, the Grayscale book by her. I can't pronounce it, you know what I'm like with names. And it's absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to colour in it. I mean, look at that, even the name page is such good fun. It's just a beautiful, beautiful book. They've all got names, look. Aren't they beautiful? And their faces are so cute. I mean, she's a different one for what we used to, but I love her. Isn't she beautiful? So you get the cutesy ones, which are lovely to colour. They're just magical books by this lady. I've got one already, and I love them. So, and to have a mermaid one is gorgeous. Look at that one. Isn't that lovely? I can put the light back down now. I hope that helps. Absolutely stunning pictures. I love every single one of them. Gorgeous. Look at her. Isn't she pretty? She'd be nice to colour, wouldn't she? So they go on, and they don't get... Oh, look, wow, yeah. So I have flipped through this myself, but I've been desperate to get in it and do a colouring. Look at her and that octopus. Yeah, it's just an absolutely magical book. And as if that wasn't enough, Gina also then sent me the Daler and Rowney 12 opaque watercolour gouache set. And I haven't swatched these yet. I've been really good. I've behaved myself. But look, and look at the array of colours that you get in there. So black, burnt umber, it would help if I turned them up the right way, wouldn't it? And I wasn't trying to read them upside down. Vidian hue, Hooker's green, ultramarine, cerulean blue, vermilion, and just a beautiful array of colours. Every sort of colour you want, and if you haven't got it, you can mix it. Aren't they? Isn't that lovely of her? Absolutely gorgeous. So thank you so much, Gina. You're such a sweetheart. So that was the gifts that arrived from Gina. Let me move those carefully to one side. And then I'm just making sure I've got the right parcels together. So then I got the Paper Mania, the little blocks to put my stamps on. If you remember in another video, I tried just squashing it on, and I didn't have these, so these were kindly brought for me, along with the detail blending tools that Zucchini Kitty uses. And I'm really enjoying my inks, and the more I watch Zucchini Kitty, the more I wanted to have a go with these, although she says they're not great, because the little ends do come off. But that will give me 10 different colours to try and ink with, and then a stamp block. And then these are all from, I don't know if I've said, these are all from a lovely subscriber and friend called Nikki. And she sent me 50 Summer Miniatures by Camelia Anjakova. And this is another fantastic little colouring book. Such beautiful, cute images. I think it's Amazon, yeah, Amazon print paper, as was the last one. but I don't mind it. It's got enough tooth to colour with. That's beautiful. And there's just some really cute, I hope you can see in this light is not blinding you, really cute, restful pictures, relaxing. I mean, look at that. That's going to look stunning when it's done. Absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? And these books, there's summer, spring, winter and autumn, and they are such a good price. I think they're like £3 something on Amazon UK. So that was that gift from Nikki. Thank you so much, Nikki. You're so lovely, and it melts my heart that you people do this for me and our channel. It's just lovely. And then my lovely friend Angela, I'm going to move that light, it's very annoying. I put this on my wish list a while ago, and it is such good fun. Angela sent this for me. I'm just going to move on because I keep all the little tickets that you get from people in the front of the book, so I know, and I'm going to make a little file of them so I know who's brought me what. So this book was published in 2020, and it's Fun and Silly Fairy Tales by Draconis Publishing. So it's Amazon paper, but you wait till you see. Some of these are absolutely hilarious. And I just loved it. As soon as I saw it, I thought, oh, what good fun. It's just so... Can you see? They're just so silly, some of them. And it's so lovely. Look, I love that one. Isn't that cute? So lovely to have colouring books that make you smile when you look at them. And he's just majestic. And this certainly makes me smile. But just look. He's got a front cover. Oh, it's him on the front cover, so we could try and do him like that. But isn't he cute? Just really lovely, lovely little images. Beautiful, lovely little book. And I love him too. He's gorgeous. But I mean, you can imagine when that's coloured up how that's going to look. Just incredible. Isn't that lovely? I will try and link all these down below for you. Yeah. So that was Fun and Silly by my lovely friend Angela. And Angela's been with me since almost the beginning of my channel, so thank you so much, Angela. And then, just want to make sure that I've got the tickets in. Yeah. Bless. So this is, you know my love of these books. This is the Charming series by Linda Wright, down here. And what you get is a picture to copy, and then the grayscale version of it. So you get, oh, I've got a portrait page in this one, that's handy. So you get this image, and they're oil paintings, and then you get to copy it over here. And I've found a love of doing them with my pastel pencils, and they are just, I mean, look at that image. They take you away into a tranquil world of art, and it's just beautiful. I love doing them. Beautiful bright colours, but I like doing them with my pastel pencils. It works so well on this Amazon paper. I think it's Amazon. No, it's not. It's not Amazon paper. But it's slightly better than Amazon paper, but such gorgeous images. Let's find another one. Look. And then you get the grayscale one to copy. It's quite difficult to get it all on camera. But with pastels, I don't know, I just love doing them in the pastels. They blend well. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous images. So that's the Charming series, which I now have 3 thanks to you lovely kind subscribers. So thank you, Sue. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it, all your gifts. Now for now, that's all the gifts, birthday gifts that I'm going to show, because I've got 2 others, but I'm going to show those separately. Okay, then with the money I got, and obviously my wages, why else would we go to work? Okay, so I've got some little fun bits. So I brought the Starry Colours by Kuretake, and I have swatched them, so I'll show you. They come just in a cardboard box, and they are full pans. So you can see that where the water's dried on that one, but oh my goodness, you wait till I show you the colours. Let me put them there for a minute. So they're Kuretake, and they were really cheap actually. I think it were £12. So these ones at the bottom here, ignore that because I got it too wet and the ink from the previous page bled through. But these are the colours. Look at the shine on those. And this is just Amazon paper in my swatch book. Absolutely gorgeous. So I've got those great big huge pans, and like I said, I think they were £12, so I treated myself to that with birthday money. And then a while ago I showed you that I'd got these are dies for die cutting and embossing and things, but I got a cloud like this, which I've shown on my channel before. Well, these are waves. Now if you use your ink and sort of brush over the top, you're left with this beautiful effect. So we will be using this on the channel. I had this in mind for something. So yeah, so I just use it and brush my ink pad over the top, and it gives you that wave effect. Very, very clever these are. And cheap. I think it's about £2. So there was that. And then to add to my little inking pile, because I don't have many, we'll come in for a minute. I don't have many Tim Holtz inks, so I do find that these are a really good alternative. So these are the Versa Magic, and this is called Jumbo Java, and I wanted a brown to go along with my fine detail tools that I was kindly sent to try and do some animals in ink. So this is £2, £1.99 I think it was in UK, and they are brilliant. They work really, really well. So yeah, Versa Magic. There's the name on the back. By this name here is by the company. And these are chalk ink, but it doesn't. They're no easier to use than Distress inks, but they're just a lot cheaper. So there's that. And then a wonderful subscriber emailed me and said, Lucy, if you go over to Colt Pens, they've got something very magical at the moment. So they are selling a limited edition Derwent paint set of 6 for you to try out their different colours. This was £5. I know, incredible, right? So you get pastel shades, Inktense paint, graphite paint to try, and metallic paint to try. I have opened them and I have swatched them. Oh. So in here, there's the little palette. You get a white Inktense, antique white. You get mango Inktense, mint pastel to try, and I have to say these are, I think, my favourite paints ever. These Derwent paints, they're so creamy. A silver, a graphite meadow, and a graphite port. So I put them back in there. I'm going to keep them in there for a bit. And then I did swatch them, and they are here. So there's your mango. I don't remember seeing that in the set. Is that a new colour? I don't remember having mango in the Inktense pencils. That's the pastel, but can you see how smooth they are? They just dry, they go on creamy and smooth. Then there's the silver, not quite as shiny as our Kuretake's, but, and then the 2 graphitints, meadow and port. So I was thrilled with that little set. So I jumped across and grabbed those. They're still available. I looked last night and they're still available. So if you want to try out the paints without spending a fortune, jump across, but all their Derwent paint trays, apart from this one, like the pastel one that I showed you, I love this set, it's my favourite. They've got all their sets like this, and at the moment on Colt pens they're £15, nearly £16, but on Amazon they're 30. So if you want a bit of a bargain, jump across to Colt pens, I'll put the link in below, and pick up, they've got Graphite Inktense 1, Inktense 2 and the metallics for £15. This set is still, because it's brand new, it's still 20. Okay, so that was those, I absolutely adore those. So let's come back out. If you followed my channel, you'll know that my love of Alice in Wonderland, and that I am trying to complete this book. There is colouring in here. So we've done quite a few. And I do a mixture of, I've been using a mixture, I think polychromos now, and chalk. And I adore this book. So that's one of the books of the 10 that I would like to complete. So I couldn't help myself. I went on, and and I brought the actual book illustrated by Charles Santor. It's a hardback book. I don't know, I loved, when I found out that Charles Santor had passed away, I was really sad because his artwork is gorgeous. And when I saw this on Amazon, I thought I'd have to have it. I want the proper, so it's the full storybook, but it's fully illustrated by Charles. And this is what, let me move this stuff out of the way. This is what originally the works would have looked like. Now this page pulls right out and down. I can't even get that in the camera to show you, but it's Alice falling down, if you can see. It's glossy. And I know you get sort of a colour guide in the back of your Alice in Wonderland book, but to have this for me, there's images, see, that I hadn't seen, like this one. And then you've got the Drink Me one. So I thought I could use it as a reference, that's the front cover, for our colouring, because this image is in the book. We could use it as a reference colour guide for when we're colouring. So I get, look at that, so I get the colours and the way Charles Santor himself wanted the images to look. And it's just a beautiful book, I love it. Who says at my age that I can't have a child's illustrated book, hey? So I brought myself that. This was with, some with my wages, like I say, what we go to work for otherwise, and some with birthday money that I was given. Then I fell in love with the Posh colouring book, and I got the inspiration, nature, inspired by nature one, and I did a picture in it, and I absolutely loved doing it. It took me days, I hasten to add, but so I got the Thomas Kinkade, and I've got some unusual ones coming up, but I got Thomas Kinkade's Disney one, and as you can see, if you can, they're challenging, to say the least. I think this is really hard, this book. And I've seen our wonderful Karen over at Zucchini Kitty, she did the Beauty and the Beast page, and wow, that lady has endless talent. But what I did notice is some of the lines in this are much, much darker than the nature one, and it's harder, I think, but I love it nevertheless. And it smells beautiful. Got to think about books. Yeah, so that I got that Thomas Kinkade's one. Now these popped up when I was looking through at colouring books, and you know, you get the suggestions. Excuse me, these two popped up by NADIYA VASILKOVA, I think that's how you pronounce it, something along those lines. And this one's called Magic Beauty. It is Amazon paper, but again, I'm not really I'm trying to find when it was published. 2017, this one. And they are like Zentangled. ones, but with a difference. All the shading that you can see here is done with pointillism. So they're all, can you see that? All little tiny dots that make up the shading. So you get some grayscale and some not in the picture. And they are, I mean, look at that. Look at the eyes, the intensity in that. Look at those eyes. So I just fell in love with it. It was very different. And actually, when they're coloured up, they're going to be incredible. Absolutely incredible. So I loved it. I've got to have that one. So that's book, I think that's book number 1. And then, it's by the same person, Magic Dreams, and this one is equally as gorgeous. Look at that little owl. Some of them are not my usual style, but if I bring that up again, look at all those little dots. There's no lines there on the feathers. But again, equally a lovely, lovely colouring book. That one, again, all dots. Isn't she beautiful? So's the wolf in this one. Just very different, look at that. A very different style when you get the pointillism pages. I love that, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. And that is all dots, look. Look at the eyes. Gorgeous, I love them. So yeah, so I got both of those by that lady that I'm not going to try and say, just NADIYA. Yeah, so I got those. Thrilled to bits with those. I've got a glass of Coke on my desk. This is all going to landslide off. Yeah, I succumbed. I couldn't help it. I obviously watched Karen, and this is Ken Masuda's colouring book from Amazon Japan, and well, who couldn't resist this kind of illustration? Quite intricate, but wow. Wow, wow, wow. I know Karen's done a few in here. Not that I'm a super fan, of course, but I do watch all her stuff. I love it. I love watching Karen colour. So, yeah, I held off and held off and held off, and I thought, no, 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 no. No, no, no. It has to be done. So, it's just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous colouring book. Quite a nice size too. Quite a dinky little book. But I loved it. And then a couple more books. Not many, 2 more books. So I got the Flower Fairies popped up. And the paper in this book is really nice. I don't know who publishes it. Let's see if we can find any information. Penguin. Yeah. Penguin publishes this. But it is really nice pages. There are some hidden things to find. A bit like Kirby. When was this published? It's not new. 2016 first published. And then of course you get the Flower Fairies. On the back you get what the flowers are. So you've got here on the back of your page, they're single-sided, you get Spring Has Sprung, Daffodils and Crocuses. So you know on this page that's what they are. And they're just really cute images. So that was Pansies. And then you've got like a wallpaper pattern page. That was Swirly Lily of the Valley, Pansy. So, isn't it beautiful? And to find it single-sided. Just a little different twist on the Flower Fairies, but isn't it beautiful? I love it. The only thing I wish it wasn't so dark. The lines weren't so dark, but yeah, just real fun, beautiful images. Look at that one. Yeah, so that's the Flower Fairies, published by Penguin. And then I got Innocence by Rachel Mintz. Just beautiful little colouring books. They are Amazon. Yeah, they are printed by Amazon. This one was 2020. And it's got this book belongs to you page. And you'll have seen, no doubt, Zucchini Kitty do these. But they are just innocent, exactly what the title says. They really are beautiful. And a nice tatty teddy. They are just lovely. Karen did this one. Just gorgeous, gorgeous images. Love this one. Aren't they lovely? So yeah, so I got Innocence by Rachel Mintz. Really love her work. Okay, so moving on from the books, a couple more bits. I got a stencil, which is all very exciting, but it is, people, it is raindrops. So there is a page, I'm pretty certain, in Seasons, I think, that I think it might be the frog, and it's raining. But there's been a few times that I've thought, oh, I wish I had some kind of, because you could direct it, you know, I wish I had a stencil for this, and there it was. So I got this. Creative Expressions. Create your own stylish backgrounds and decorate projects with these Creative Expression stencils. They're not that expensive. I will link it down below, of course. But yeah, isn't that cool? And it's quite big. If I show you the Alice in Wonderland book, that's the size of the stencil there. So yeah, it's going to be perfect in colouring books. And then I ordered a pack of stencils. Because we can have, sorry about the crinkling, people. So this one has got all sorts. So if I lay it on the grey, you'll be able to see. So not for the whole thing, but I thought corners, and maybe the leaves, and that one. And then this one's got different variety of things. We've got some circles, always handy. Corner motif again, butterflies, you know. And these weren't that expensive. Look at that, so I'll turn it that way. So you've got a hummingbird, or you can see for yourself really clearly on there. I like the corner motifs, just to add some interest into some plainer pages. They've got a whole array of these stencils. Should be that way round. A whole array of these stencils I thought was so exciting to use with inks or the paint sprays or chalk. Just really beautiful. You could even black them out so they're silhouetted. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. This was a whole set that came together. Again, I loved like the motif and the sort of climbing leaves. I loved it. I thought they were so cool. It's butterflies. And I know there is a thing on my channel how to make your own stencils, but for the price of these, they were really, really good. And then, last one, look at that. So I've got all sorts of leaves, or petals, and then a whole array of little hearts. So, that, lovely people, was, I won't put that back in the packet, I'll leave them here, was everything I got for my birthday, and I can't thank you enough. Over the next couple of days, I've got 2 more gifts that I've been sent, but I'll do a separate video for each of those. And then one more thing, which, yeah, I relented and went and got. Can you guess what it is? We'll see. Alright, my lovely people, I'll let you go. Thank you so, so much to everybody who supported me and sent lovely birthday wishes. It really does mean the world to me. I'll let you go until, so I'll see you in the next couple of days. Take really good care of yourselves. Bye bye.